We recognize that the legal sector is among the least diverse professions in the United States. To help create a legal profession that better reflects all communities, we launched the Stanford Law Scholars Institute. The Stanford Law Scholars Institute is designed to provide support and training to undergraduate students seeking to explore the opportunities and benefits of a legal career for themselves, their families, and their communities.
As a first-generation college student and son of immigrant parents, I've always lacked the experience necessary to be successful in our country's educational system. The only thing I knew was that if I worked hard, I could get somewhere in life, but I knew that I needed the resources and knowledge of people to guide me through this process.
So the Stanford Law Scholars Institute has offered this unique opportunity to speak to professors and lawyers in the field. Additionally, I remember admissions processes for college being extremely daunting, and the chance to work with Stanford's Law's Dean of Admission has imparted a level of knowledge that I couldn't get with any other program.
Stanford Law School committed to develop the Scholars Institute because we know that lawyers are important participants in and stewards of a just society. Lawyers serve clients, build institutions, and create systems to uphold our best values of equity and fairness. 3 Associate Deans of Stanford Law School, Diane Chin, Faye Deal, and Tyrion Steinbeck, provided the leadership and vision for this exciting program. In our inaugural year, we're working with 20 amazing scholars from across the country. These scholars are provided training, financial resources to study for the LSAT and apply to law schools, and time on our campus to learn about law school and meet faculty and SLS students. In addition, our scholars have a community of support from within the cohort and from the broader SLS alumni and faculty communities.
I think what surprised me is how excited everybody was. All the deans, Dean Chin, Dean Deal, Dean Steinbach, they said that they've been spending years doing this, but they invited professors to talk to us who maybe have known about the program for about 2 months, but they've all read all of our bios, and they showed up actually excited.
We get a lawyer, practicing lawyer. Luke is my mentor. It just helped me so much because he's a person in a position with a personality like me that I want to aspire to.
The whole peer mentorship aspect of the program was really great because I feel like I found somebody that knows how to uplift me and somebody that I can definitely help empower and uplift no matter where our journeys end up going. So just having people that I can stay in contact with after all of this is over is something that I really look forward to.
I think when you go to college as a non-white person, it kind of feels like you're fighting for scraps a little bit. And with SLSI, it's like when you eat, everybody eats kind of thing. The whole team eats. We all encourage each other to do the best that we can without pressuring each other or without competing with one another.
If you look at every single profile of the students, we're so different. And that's what I love about this program, because it adds diversity as part of the legal career. You get to learn more about what the legal profession really is. And I think this is the rareness. This is what makes this program special.
The most important thing I learned, and I still think about this all the time, is that I'm not alone, if that makes sense. I had 19 other peers with me. I had the 3 amazing deans who walked us through what the journey will be like. It was so nice to have other peers that have gone through similar experiences and similar adversities as me, and we share that we're underrepresented and that we want to make a difference in the legal world.
To be able to communicate my biggest fears, sort of my anxieties, my successes, and aspirations with a group of people who share similar experiences to me, it's been really, really validating. And learning about my peers, the work they've been doing within their communities, sort of the things that they're doing on their own college campuses, and sort of just what they've been doing in life has been so inspiring, I can't even describe it.
I think before I went there, I thought that the most important thing I would learn was about the law school application process. That was my goal. And I did learn a lot about it when I went there. But I think one thing that kind of caught me off guard, and I'm glad it did, is just learning that it's okay to be yourself. Instead of trying to make us something that we're not, it was more about strengthening all that we have.
To value every moment of difficulty and uncertainty, and to understand that my story is one that is worth sharing and hearing, even if it might be different from other stories.
We hope that through this program, Stanford Law will help bring more voices and underrepresented communities into the legal profession, so that that profession is able to uphold and advance the values of equity and fairness even further. From what we've seen with our first group of scholars, we know their contributions as lawyers and advocates will be significant.